All right, so today we're going to walk through the demo environment of a brand protection. For this scenario, we've selected made-up bank account and a period of time set to last 30 days. So in the brand protection dashboard in the top left, we have a widget that represents a number of suspicious websites that were found within the last 30 days. With each website we provide a screenshot. On the top right, we do have a widget that represents a number of threats broken down by status, active, inactive, mitigated, ignored, and by severity, critical, high, medium, and low. Down below, we have a widget that represents active threats within a period of time. And this widget has its own configuration of timeline. Down below, we have a global overview of the affected users from each country. If you hover over each country, it will give you the number of users and the severity of the alert or alerts. Or you can change it to by list. So it gives you an overview of the most affected countries or users that are coming from that specific country. Down below, we have a widget that represents events by type. In this scenario, we have customer phishing, rogue apps, fake social profile, and you can sort it by the severity of alerts. On the right hand, we have events by detection source, which means the events that were detected by either Akamai network logs or Akamai DNS logs or by third-party feeds that we receive from partners. And now if we go to a brand protection console, we will see the number of alerts, an overview of each alert. The overview of the status of each alert, the status of a mitigation of each alert, and you also can take action without getting in the alert itself. So you can either submit a takedown request or you can submit a Google Safe Browsing request, or you can ignore the event group if it's false positive. The type of the alert, what we observed, a URL, IP address, both, a threat score of each alert, events, number of events that represents the number of hits or visits to that fake website. When was it seen first? When was it seen last? Detected by Akamai only, Akamai or third party only. And each alert comes with different tags, which represent the ASN and country. And not only that, you can also submit takedowns. You can submit a malicious websites that were not found by Akamai. So if you find a website that wasn't found by Akamai or Akamai third party, you can bring your own website by either individual website or bulk of websites. Enter it here, select the access device. These both options are optional, actually. And then you click submit. Once you submit it, we collect evidence on your behalf and we select a takedown request to our takedown provider. So let's view one of the alerts. Starting with the phishing website. And the phishing website, we give you an overview, the overview that contains the phishing URL and if there is associated IP address to it. And the compromised brand, which is the asset that we configured in the back end. With each alert, we will provide you a number of indicators, and each indicator represents the detection engine that we have in the back end. The threat score here represents how confident we are that is a malicious or phishing website. So the higher the number is, the more confident we are that's a fake website. On the top right, you will get the group type, the status of the event, has it been mitigated or not, when was it seen first, when was it seen last, who is it detected by. Down below, we'll provide you enough evidence of the website The evidence can be a screenshot, or if you want to have more evidence or more data, you can select all, and that's where you're going to see a de-weaponized version of the HTML and the metadata file of the website itself. Once you submit a takedown, we will submit evidence as a package to the takedown provider. So you don't have to do anything on your behalf. You only need to submit a takedown, and we collect the evidence on your behalf and submit it to the takedown provider. Down below, you have a domain information of the fake website, the server that hosts that fake website, the SSL certificate, if there is any SSL certificate, and DNS information. In this scenario, we don't have any DNS information. Down below, we have absorbed URLs. In this scenario, this event group has two different URLs. Each URL has the status of Google Server Browsing, if it's been submitted or not, when was it seen first, when was it seen last, and the number of visits by each victim. Down below, we have the number of events broken down by timeline, and each candle represents a period of time and a number of events. So the higher the candle is, the more events it contains. And down below, we have the events listed by each visit or each hit, and each event actually contains a timeline. It contains the source IP of the victim, where was that visit came from, the confidence that this is a fake website, the metadata, URL, and who is it detected by. Once you review the URL, you can go ahead and actually take action. Take action by either mitigate it to Google Server Browsing or select a takedown. So once you select a takedown, you click a process. The process takes a few seconds because we're collecting the evidence, or we're uploading actually the evidence to the takedown request. Once you selected, see all the evidence have been uploaded, and the only thing that you need to do is select a takedown. Once you click on Submit Takedown, you will see Activities widget pops up here, which provide you updates of the takedown process. That's all. Thank you.